and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome. I have agenda approval.
Make a motion to approve the agenda?
Second.
First and second, call for the vote.
Commissioner Royal?
Yes.
Commissioner Chin?
Yes.
Commissioner Spillier?
Yes.
Commissioner Payne?
On the consent agenda.
On the agreement, I have a new hire, Benjamin Mays in Golden Bridge, a function of capping of work in DHS to DHS director, in the process agreement for lot 2. And the
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Chin?
Yes.
Commissioner Royal?
Yes.
Commissioner Spillier?
Yes.
Commissioner Payne?
Appointments. All right. Oh. Now the permits. Sheriff.
Good morning, commissioners. I apologize. I just realized that I didn't have the rest of the packet in with that, so I did email it to you.
Okay.
All right. So with this application, Dylan and Stephanie Thompson want a conditional use permit pursuant to the Huerfano County Code Section 11-18 for a hip camp RV single campsite. The site is addressed at 13477 State Highway 12, Lomita, Colorado. The subject property is zoned agricultural. And the property, along with the applicant's residence, is located on the southeast side of Highway 12. All of the surrounding parcels are also zoned agricultural. The applicant would like to obtain a conditional use permit for a hip camp RV only campsite for one RV at a time on approximately 1 acre space on the property. There'll be no tent camping as the RVs have a restroom in place and the owners have no place to dispose of human waste. The applicant offers trash receptacles for all campers and does not allow any open wood burning fires. The applicant also only anticipates hosting campers for approximately 30 days out of the year, mostly on weekends. Hip Camp offers liability insurance for all hosts, and the applicant pays a fee each time there is a booking. On May 26, 2026, an application for conditional use permit, along with the application fees, were received by the county. The application was determined to be complete on June 8, 2026. Letters were sent out to the referral agencies on June 9th. The application was scheduled to be on the Planning Commission meeting on July 9th, which was canceled due to the aspen acres back. All the application materials are included in here. So there were only 2 referral agencies that responded, and that was Division of Water Resource. They had no reason for disapproval. CDOT, after lengthy email chains, it was determined by CDOT that the applicant will have limitations on days of the year and site occupancy. On August 13th, 2026, the Huerfano County Planning Commission recommended the application go to the Huerfano County Board of County Commissioners for approval. And the applicant is here. Sorry.
That's all right. Jason.
Any questions?
And is there a way of knowing when there will be a booking, or is it just you have to have it?
They book through Hip Camp,
Yeah.
so they just whatever.
Yeah.
Mostly on weekends. They're not wanting people to be there more than 5 days at a time. So
Okay.
we just want a place for people to get away.
Yeah. Okay. Have a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve land use permit 26 00125. For CUP Thompson.
Second.
First and second, any discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner Chin?
Yes.
Commissioner Royal?
Yes.
Commissioner Spillier?
Yes.
Motion passes.
And that's all I have for you this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. On to action items.
All right, Commissioners, first I have for you a letter of support for JAJB Properties LLC for a forest restoration and wildfire risk mitigation grant application, a third order grant.
I'll make a motion to approve the JAJB Properties letter of support for forest restoration and wildfire risk mitigation grant application.
First and second, any discussion? Call for the vote.
Commissioner O'Donnell?
Yes.
Commissioner Whitaker?
Yes.
Motion passes. I'd like to have an invoice from the Huerfano County Public Recreation Special District. This is invoice for the Riverwalk. We have another $11,164. Kim, do you wanna give some background on this?
Yes, so we have, I'm sorry, yes, so we have the grant that ended, for the Riverwalk project. Emails have been sent back and forth, and they just got the last invoice to it last week. This grant will not reimburse for this invoice. We paid it. So if we pay this, it's gonna be counted.
Most historic design.
It is, it's for the design of the Riverwalk. So the grant had allowed, roughly $40,000 for the reimbursed. And, we just didn't get the invoices from the grant.
$1,190.
Does that have anything to do with when they had changed up things at the last? There's kind of
The invoices were from during the actual time that it could have been reimbursed. It just wasn't reimbursement to its. So the work was done.
I think that's something.
How much do we have?
So this would pretty much be a donation to. Nothing like this. This point.
I don't know what the reports would be. Otherwise.
There was this organization, the invoices.
The invoices provided over the.
Did you come up to the mic if you have a question? Thank you.
Hi, good morning, Ryan Dees, county resident. The invoice under the dated check is 9540, but the amount of the reimbursement is 1100.
There's two.
Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you.
I did email the park and rec at the time and tell him that the grant said that it's too late to reimburse. And she said that she understood if we want the record.
I just can have their budget. It's there, that's okay.
Yeah, and we did ask for all the invoices. What is it we have done in the past? If idea of not paying it, does it sit right with me? Is it we held these things until we do have the cash to pay them? Is this gonna break the budget? No, but at the same time, yeah. Getting to agree with somebody to do the project and they don't feel they're in the bargain, it's slower up there.
Yeah.
So you can also hold it if you wanted it to.
How long on hold?
Technically, if we're not going to mail on this payment, it's certainly that's a multi-year financial commitment. But, say we're not gonna pay this right now, but if once we get past projects that want to go in, consider there or something like that. work.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's sold.
Technically, the column is in October. Anyway.
Yeah, a lot of good point.
I have a motion that
Yeah.
We put a motion to table until. Months or something like that. So like,
end of the year or early next year. You have a preference?
Whichever is more conducive to fix that.
if somebody wins about it.
If you mind. Yeah, our current budget constraints are bank right now, but do like to look at the project idea. So I'll make a motion to do this. For the year, it's the year budget.
And I will second that
Alright,
with condition that they get their paperwork in on time in the future.
This should be the last invoice. We'll hopefully that-
Okay.
Eric? Eric, can you hear us? Or can we hear you?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this up. Can
There
you?
you go.
Okay. Would you please repeat your motion?
It's a motion to table it till the end of the year to figure out where the budget's at next year.
I'm sorry, your microphones are breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
That's a little better.
Okay, my motion was to table it till the end of the year to see where the budget is at.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, first and second. Call for vote.
Commissioner Trimble?
Yes.
Commissioner Order?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion passes. All right, and then, next I have for you, two letters from Panderski Corporation. In these letters, they were requesting reimbursement from DOLA grant that we have for the mountain park. So this is how DOLA works. So for DOLA grant, we have to spend 100% of the expense. In a particular grant's case, we get that half of the funds that we spent, 50/50 match. So, I've corresponded with PSC, and what we did for the first phase of the grant was we had an MOU with them. Basically said, we will spend these funds, you have to repay us back at some point in time. The getting paid back part is interesting. but that's, that's what we have again. They're fine with it, that MOU structure again.
DOLA, we basically reimburse them.
So we reimburse them. Dola gives us half back. Each of them, at the end of the project or whatever we agree to, they need to give us back. That's the other half.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Is that us staticking?
So. 32,000.
So, the total would be, 42,000. Let's see, 43,000.
So the question is 17,550.
Well, that's what they put in the letter. That's not what Dola reimbursement situation. They're not gonna give you back the difference. It's dollar for dollar.
The amount is 42,192.
This is the Panadero Ski Corp is the nonprofit that operates the park. And that's why there's DOLA involved. Well, my question there, looking at those as a contractor, what kind of oversight is there to that spending? Because when I break that down, almost half of that is profit. Because materials and labor, they state labor at 10,000, materials is estimated at about 5. So I understand tractors and trailers and trucks and things like that, but that's over $20,000 or overhead and profit. So who manages? I mean, if it's state money, great, but if the county's going to reimburse them and then wait, what financial oversight is that to Panadero, or is it a loss to Panadero if they don't get the money?
Where do you see your overhead and profit?
Just making it up in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are-
That's, I'm just curious, but the line items that they do provide is a certain amount. The rest of it is ghost.
Also good because what they gave us is, like, they gave us a screenshot of their bank account and they gave us the payroll register. Full payroll details in there, so it didn't. This is dollar for dollar what they spent. No overhead, no markup.
Well, that's what I was curious. I mean, they have a labor line item. I know about what materials cost. The rest of it, I was just, I'm only curious if there is the oversight is by Panadero, or the oversight by the county, or the oversight by the state. And only because there's been an awful lot of fraud in money in government lately. So it's just a curiosity.
So 32,555 is the cost of the material.
Policy.
Oh, that's the materials cost. Okay.
Policy.
And the 2,600,
Is the labor.
35,036 cents is the exact cost of the labor.
So any 32,000 was the invoices for material? Or you just got one of those? Okay, cool. That was my character. Thank you.
I do have an issue. I also spoke to my public phone. They do have other grant money that they're submitting their receipts to. So once we get this reimbursed from DOLA, we are to invoice them back, and they are supposed to get us money back. So hopefully their turnover will be 3 months. If that.
Okay, so then with that information, I will make a motion to approve the Panadero Ski Corporation expense reimbursements.
First and second. Any other question
So,
or discussion?
I expect that we will try to bring you that new or updated MOU before the actual meeting up.
Yeah.
Just to make sure with the paperwork is, everything's in order. We have
That would be
to,
good.
We can hold it till.
yeah, we need to give us a slightly different invoice and one.
That's pretty good to hold until.
And that's just,
Yeah,
I don't know if we need to amend your motion, but that's how we would handle that to make sure that all fit with you.
very good.
Commissioner Trimble,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood.
Yes.
George. Yes. Motion passes. All right. And the next I have for you is DHS 101. A total of, oh, no, the floor is, you're running on for the rest of the time, right? Non-district parts of the county. And the total amount of $629,467.19. Motion approved.
August 2022, and the amount is $16,067.
Second.
First and second, any discussion?
They have a look for this.
Yes.
Um,
State your name for the record.
Cameron Finance Office. It's been requested by our sheriff's office that we be working with this people group. Because they are having problems with their reimbursement for their grants because of how our numbers went through other week. I reminded the sheriff's office that we did only once a month when I started. And then we did twice a month to lesser than dollar amounts and to try to avoid any kind of late fees. But they are having problems with reimbursement from their JPS because it makes the reason they're on a certain day of the month, and sometimes invoicing doesn't come in to get the first figure month, and it's too late for the second. So they're asking a new Cindy, more work. And it's going to be probably for the the deadline is not completely trying to make those in. Yeah, and it's a little bit constrained on funds to get all of our members. And it's in such a way.
Take it as a bench.
Yeah.
So we're- Thank you. Call for the vote.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Wood.
Yes.
Yes.
And then I have your human services. What is this? Pages.
She did the job in true registry. It's the, see, this is the stuff right here on. Okay.
We can skip that. That's right.
Well, okay. On correspondence.
All right, put together the report as August 8th. You have your factor sales, property insurance. In report, receiving appeal of his top of the month report. A notice of forfeiture from the state, Department of Public Taxation, from the public computer. These were some that's had added property exemption, property exemption, and they have all the paperwork for some, which would have lost that exemption. We have your treasurer's fund ledger, July 2026. The tech budgets, TSI, staffing and benefits in the budget process. We have a letter from the town leader regarding annexation.
On the public comment. Each person will have up to 3 minutes to present your comment. Please state your name for the record. Sandy will express your views and thoughts, and do we have anyone online or in the room?
No, online.
All right, Mr. Pacheco.
That's Ronald James Pacheco. And I'd like to let you know I got a private land list pending here, which I will take care of on the 26th of this month. And I see that the indexing still has it reversed on my family's land patents, like usual. You guys haven't fixed them, haven't done anything about it. It's okay, I don't mind. You guys do whatever you want. The actual land patent for this land that you're on right now is NMAA 009001. It's to Jose Miguel Pacheco. I'll let you know. I know I don't got too much time, but historical and possessionary facts. Initial settlement, land clearing, cultivation, and the physical construction of the foundational agriculture and water conveyance infrastructures were established on this ground by Jose Miguel Pacheco in 1835. Thought I'd let you know. You don't know, now you know. Legal significance under Western property and water history, actual physical occupancy and beneficial use established original possessionary rights and senior water appropriation priority decades before the formal creation of Colorado Territory or modern county recording systems. The 1869 Public Land Survey System, PLSS, mapped historical and possessionary facts. Federal deputy surveyors deployed by the government mapped the general framework across Township 2867, where my family has their land patents that you guys do not seem to want to fix. And now I see why, because of Ignacio's land patent. Very detailed work, but it's okay. We'll take care of it on the 26th, as you know. Frameworks across Township 2867, documenting contemporaries, physical occupation, road structures, and agricultural works across the landscape. Okay, now, the historical facts: the United States government officially recognized, confirmed, and perfected the family's continuous settlement by issuing Homestead Patent Number 3589, the one that I still have not gotten fixed. Amazing how this works, huh? On February 26, 1897, to Ignacio Pacheco via Bureau of Land Management. And I thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, sir.
No problem.
All right, Ryan.
Morning, commissioners and staff, Ryan Dees, county resident. This is just a reminder that county residents need some help with dumping in the county. Been contacted by several. I know that you guys have all been contacted by Nick Ferris as well. We had 2 more instances of dumping on federal land. My property that actually borders federal BLM land. So it's not a county property problem, but also it continues to happen. This property is 12 miles from Walsenburg, 8 miles from Levita. I don't actually believe that there's anybody in those 2 towns making that dumping. I believe it's those county residents that are up there that have just decided that their property isn't the right place to put their stuff, so they're dumping it on federal property. Nick continues to see a rise in dumping. I believe that this is due to the operation of the transfer station by Mountain Disposal. The costs have gone up since the county was doing that. Mountain Disposal has already seen that this is a losing proposition. They are becoming unreliable at the gate. Their posted hours are Wednesday through Saturday. Make sure that I got that right. 10 to 3. And in which case, it's not really viable for the county residents to not have the dump open on Sundays and Mondays. If there are people out here cleaning their yards on the weekend, they cannot leave all of that refuse in their trucks or on their trailers until Wednesday. The last 2 times I sent an apprentice over there during the Wednesday operating hours 10 to 3, there was nobody there. So again, that stuff's out in our work van until the next day when we're able to do that. I believe that the operation by this private contractor is harming the county. I would like to ask the county to maybe a letter of intent that the dump station be open on Mondays. So it'd be really helpful to those of us that need the dump. I don't know what else to do. I would suggest, open days, maybe the county can help residents with a voucher 1 time a use year so that any county resident can go there. Maybe that could be subsidized by the town of Walsenburg and Levita. I mean, I still believe Gardner's too far away, but if there was an opportunity for residents to know that they can go to the dump and dump their stuff, they would do so. This is not going to help the lazy people that are dumping 12 miles out of town anyway. I understand that. But something needs to get done. The waste transfer station, I know it was a hassle for the county to run. I know it's hard to keep the place open. I know that there's no way to make this profitable, but all of the dumping that's going on out there, it's gotten worse. So, I don't know what to do. Nick has a plan. He said he had a plan. He called a meeting up. There were 6 people in the lobby at 9:30 and none of them came up except for me. So, I expect Nick to be putting something together for that. Most of his plans are very far reaching and hopeful, let's say. But if there is any way for the county to somehow find a way to subsidize the opening of that dump more often, more reliably, and at some cheaper price, it's gonna come out of the budget, I assume. I don't think there's an answer, but somebody has to say it. Second, on budget, I see that there's guidelines coming up. It's almost budget season. I would once again like to ask for more money for County Road 340. The beginning of that road, right as it leaves Highway 160 right here. The additional treatment of mag chloride, which preserves the roads. That road from there on up to the Stairway to Nowhere, the old Walsenburg up there. That corner is maintenance at least monthly, a lot. Thank you to Road and Bridge. They do an excellent job on 340 and 358. I have no complaints about the work. However, I think if the road had a budget to be treated properly, it would relieve the stress and the maintenance of the county road and bridge department. There are obviously sections of that road that are performing really well, other sections that don't. And a couple of years ago, Mr. Young informed me that that's the mag chloride treatments. Many of my neighbors have spoken out against the mag chloride for preservation of their own vehicles, I would assume. but I believe that the overreaching budget of the county and the road should be a priority over individual people's car. All my cars are out here.
Okay, we're-
Oh, sorry, that's,
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
I was ranting. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thanks, Ray.
thanks, Brad. And no one online? Okay, anyone else in the room? Very good. On to staff reports.
All right, Commissioners, you have, my staff putting in the script. We are hiring for the Prince Communications Officer. We're still working through the process of getting that finished fully registered. But, CDLE, Friendship Colorado gave us the green light to go ahead and post that job, and we have to do some work once, Friendship is registered, but I think that's worth it. The Garden Sewer Replacement Project, that RFP is now, RFP bid is now live. GMS is running that process for us, which has been interesting. 'Cause I never had I didn't realize this is how they typically run their projects. So they have the plans and specs. We'll have a copy of them that will reside in Hannah's office until September 10th. Yeah, interesting experience. You have my schedule, meetings, for the last week or so, and then also on the next page, I've included your 2027 budget, operation guidelines or budget memorandum. This sets the tone on the budget, and that's pretty crucial. You guys write this every year. But it lays out a few things. First, in that salary increases are high on the list for the county. And our goal is first of all to bring people to the minimum. We have several employees that are below the minimum. We also talked a little bit about the fiscal state of counties generally. I think as counties go, we are in the worst of shape. A lot of our sister counties are full of employees, trying to find millions of dollars to water county for people like doing their entire budget and savings. We've made some tough decisions over the past few years that have given us some wiggle room. And then once we get past the number of projects we have active at the same time, that'll ease the pressure considerably. It takes just going to the grocery store or to the gas station to see what the state of the country's economy is, and a local one. But, there is a lot of uncertainty about how that'll shake out over the next few years from the legislative council staff and the governor's office of budget and planning things. Similarly, a lot of uncertainty. They don't exactly know how they're going to do, but they are agreed that the amount of growth seems to be slowing. I'd say that we're thinking, but we're not growing as fast as we have been for the last several years. And also that in Colorado, we've seen a decline in the labor market. Different from unemployment, this is sort of how people are looking for a job in general. That number, labor participation rate is dropping, which says that you might have a lot of discouraged workers out there. So with that, we had our meeting yesterday, our strategic planning meeting yesterday. I've laid out the same sheet, the same priorities that we had before as in the meetings, but we're in the process of updating them. And that goes into general guidelines that I've been on. Any questions?
Cool. Was very happy with yesterday. That's a good session. And nothing from the attorney. No need for executive session. Do you have upcoming meetings for human services and our administrative workshop? That one. So at this time, entertain a motion for adjournment.
Second.
There's a second. Any other discussion? Off the vote.
Commissioner Chillum,
Yes.
Commissioner Woodruff.
Yes.
Chairman Food.
Yes.
Motion passed.
And we're adjourned 10:40.
You okay there, Ryan?
That